Girls of Reddit, what is the creepiest thing a man has said to you in public? Oh no, when I was 13, a guy grabbed me by the wrist and he said, "Hey sexy, wanna come with me so I can show you something? I love bad girls like you." I was so stupid that I was still worried about being rude and apologized to him for saying no, but when he tried to fully grab my arm I just ran. When I was around 13 I was walking in the mall. This older man, to me, came up to me and started saying, "You are so pretty, you should be a model. I have a camera in my van. Come with me so I can take your picture." I, being raised to be skeptical, just giggled and did not follow him. Eventually he became angry and shouted, "Damn it, am not going to hurt you." People started staring, so he walked off. Never told my mom. I have a similar story. I was super drunk out with friends, we were at a karaoke bar and I had way too many drinks lol. Probably an attempt to sing better, anyway, went outside to puke in a trash can out front because the line for the bathroom was too long. After I puked, I just sat there for a min in the fresh air. A car pulls up, rolls down their window and says, "Is this your Uber?" I was not so drunk that I couldn't remember if I called an Uber, so I said no, thinking this dude must just be confused, and I decided to go back inside. Anyway, next morning my friend texted me that someone went missing that night from that exact area. Freaked me out when I remembered.
That reminds me of an Uber I called one night from school. Mine was at like 8-9 p.m. Dude pulled up, all good and shit, but as he starts driving forward he deadass tells me, "I'm actually about to run out of gasoline, mind if we stop by the gas station?" Okay, first of all, what the fuck, I was not about to 1 risk getting stuck in the middle of fuckhole in Texas with a stranger, or 2 go to a gas station, empty, at night, in Texas, with a stranger. Houston has the highest sex trafficking rates in the US, a fake, so that was a huge fucking nope. Even if he was just a normal guy and genuinely just was running out of gas, why would you accept the ride? I told him no, I'll just get off here and you can go get gas yourself, cancel the ride so I don't have to pay the fee. And I walked that short strip back to the school before calling another Uber. Edit. Okay, let me add some context here so people can understand better why I don't think this is an overreaction. Please, I didn't yell at the guy. I was completely non-confrontational, told him I would rather call another Uber and that he should be able to find a gas station on Google Maps. Got off. I don't have parents waiting at home to make sure I get home on time. Occasionally I don't see the relatives who I live with for days at a time. They would not notice if I went missing. I look like a 14-year-old girl. I probably fight like one too. Houston has the most active sex trafficking in the whole ass nation, and my district specifically has high sex trafficking rates. They gave us a presentation on this last year so we could be cautious. Y'all fr telling me I'm wrong to play it safe and just call another Uber? Uberman might have been an honest man, but I wasn't about to take that chance, dude. He could have gotten gas beforehand or just cancelled the ride. I was chillin' with this dude at a partyish thing while deployed once. I'd mentioned a few times that I had a girlfriend back home, and he seemed cool and we had a lot in common, so we were fast buddies. Until about 4 a.m. or so, when we're all sitting by a fire, and he asked if he could hug me. Drunkenly, I was like, okay, whatever. But then he asked if he could kiss me. And I was like, nah dude, I have a girlfriend, I'm gay as hell, you know that, haha. And his face went real cold and he said, "Until I catch you walking back to your dorm alone later." I honestly could have cried, I was so scared. Thank fuck a group of dudes I recognized walked past a few minutes later to go get early morning French toast at the chow hall, so I tagged along fast as I could. Never saw that dude again. The military is so much more of an issue than many people think. Towards women it increased 50% between 2016 and 2018. I wonder what happened in 2016 that might have given service members the idea that not respecting women's boundaries was acceptable. Edit. For everyone saying it's because of increased reporting, read the linked article. This statistic is specifically increase of events from internal polling, and the article separately breaks out reporting, which did increase, by 24%. Had a 65-plus coworker who was simply disgusting. Poor hygiene, raggedy-ass greasy beard. Told me he had a Viagra in his lunchbox and that he'd pay for a room after work so I could ride him all evening. I told him no thanks. Went immediately and told our supervisor, who literally laughed and said, well, you know he didn't mean it, you're not even hot. I was young, probably like 19. I went into a gas station to pay, and the clerk said to me, look at you dressed like a little slut. I was in a skirt at shirt. I was really shocked, and the only one I the store. When I didn't say anything back he said, you get off turning men on, don't you? I got so scared. I also lacked the confidence back then to shut it down. Thank God someone else walked in and the clerk gave me back my change and I went on my way. Oh, and once when I was a teen I was waiting for my mom at a store. I decided to swing my bare feet out the window and lay back and nap. All of a sudden I felt someone tickling my feet. It was a old man. So creepy, you're gonna get spanking, in a sing-song tone. I was working at a mom-and-pop burger joint and made a silly mistake. I was 19 at the time, the dude in question was 60/70ths. When I got embarrassed he acted proud of himself and stated, look how red she's turning. I too have experienced that pride. A regular customer at the tool shop I worked at asked me to hold out my hand. I present my hand, palm up, quite confused. He flips it over and holds my hand. I forget what he said, but there was some gross pickup line. Anyway, he laughs to my coworker who was standing beside me about how red I turned. Couldn't pull my hand away fast enough. Barf.
I had rainbow-colored hair as a teenager. One time at work a 60-plus-year-old customer said to me, does the carpet match the drapes? Never mind, you probably don't have any down there. I've never been so uncomfortable. Girls of Reddit, what is the creepiest thing a man has said to you in public?